Is it okay not to want more than a simple life? In this society, it seems like it's not. I spent my 30s and 40s trying to make more money, trying to find a side hustle that I could do that I could make an extra $10,000 a year. That's what I always thought. If I could make $10,000 more a year, I'd be okay. I'd have more money to do the things I want to do. Since I've left my job, I thought I was going to do a lot more around my house. I thought I was going to do more landscaping outside. I thought I was going to do more work inside. I thought I was going to declutter. I thought I was going to get organized. And really, what I've spent my time doing in the last 4 months, 3.5 months, is just relaxing, enjoying life, spending time outside, spending time just sitting out here and watching this, sitting out with my dogs, drinking my cup of coffee in the morning, listening to the birds. Right now, I'm happy just not having to go to a job that stressed me out. I'm happy just having enough to live my life simply and easily. I don't have the money to go on big vacations. I don't have the money to remodel my house, to get a new kitchen, which it sorely needs. I don't have the money to do all the things that I had planned on doing when I was working in my career. And yet, I'm happier now than I was when I was working and I had all those plans, all those big plans, all that stress, all just gonna do this and gonna do that and gonna go here and gonna go there and gonna buy this and gonna buy that. I'm happier now just getting up in the morning, taking the time to stretch, do a little bit of light exercise, come outside and sit with the dog. But it doesn't seem like in this country that is an acceptable way to live. It doesn't seem like in this country you can just live a peaceful, simple life where you just live. It seems like you always need to be striving for something more. I always felt like I needed to be doing more, accomplishing more, getting more done, making more money, having more things, going on bigger vacations. And I walked away from all that. And now I'm just hanging out at my house, exercising, walking around my neighborhood, biking, kayaking, neither of which really takes a lot of time, money, or effort. There is something missing though. Other people that are doing the same thing. I am so happy doing what I'm doing. I am so happy sitting out here on this beautiful, wonderful day. Blue sky. I don't know. I'm sitting in the sun and it feels pretty warm. I don't think it's hit 80 yet today, but I think it's supposed to be in the low 80s. It's Thursday. Normally I would be at work in a basement office, stressed about getting something done. And now I'm just sitting out here talking to myself. Well, there's a camera, and eventually somebody else might listen to it, but basically I'm out here talking to myself, and this is what I have. This is what I have for a view. And I'm by no means in the wilderness. I'm out behind my house, and there's a street running down the front of my house. I'm happier than I was at work, but I'm still not as happy as I really want to be. I mean, I have a great time, but most of what I do by myself. So I guess this video is to try to get other people to live a more simple life, pay off your debt, save money, and have the time and freedom to just enjoy your life and live a simple life, so that I have some company doing this. And maybe I'll go back to work. Most likely I'll go back to work part-time. And I really need to go back to work for the money, because at $500,000 at 57 years old, I don't really feel like I have enough money to fully retire. I think I can semi-retire, which means working part-time. And the reason I can do that is because I just changed my lifestyle and I just don't want as much as I used to want. I'm happier with a simple life. I just wish I had more people around to share it with. My plan was to retire in another 5 to 8 years in my early 60s. Instead, I just left my job this summer with no plan. Stressed out, burnout from working the same career for 31 years. And I didn't really have anything that I was going into. I was just getting away from. I was getting away from my job. I wasn't going toward anything other than not working. I was escaping. And now that I'm here, I'm kind of lost. I'm happy. I'm having a great time. It was a great summer and I'm so looking forward to the fall. But God, I wish there were some more people my age that were active, that were around. I'm still trying to figure out what I want to do with my life. I absolutely have enough resources that I can take another 9 months off. I have no worries about that. I know I mentioned this before, but I can't stress enough how much I urge you to simplify your life. If you're in debt, pay down your debt. Save some money. Start investing. And get yourself to a point where you can take some time off, where your life isn't ruled by the fact that you have to have that next paycheck coming in. It will give you the opportunity to be able to make decisions that you can't make when you're working paycheck to paycheck. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with being ambitious. Make that money so you can go on those vacations, so you can get that car you want. I'm not saying at all that there's anything wrong with that. I'm just saying that that's what our society pushes everybody into. And it's okay not to want all that. At least I think it is. I mean, that's the point I've gotten to, and I'm going to go with that. It's okay not to be driven to want more and everything, and to have the best of everything, and to want to go everywhere and do everything. Yeah, I'm sticking with that. I am definitely happier since I stopped working and stopped being so driven to be, quote, successful. I have been enjoying my freedom these last few months off. The summer has been wonderful. I've been working on improving my diet. I exercise every single day. I spend time outside, sitting out here behind my house, enjoying life. I spend time with my dogs. Life is so much better when you have the time to live your life. I am so grateful that I'm in a position where I don't have to work 40 hours a week anymore. And I hope I can find a part-time job that brings me the fulfillment that I want, that gives me the things that I want besides a paycheck. Am I worried with no plan? Sometimes I think I should be. And sometimes I feel a little bit of worry of, what am I going to do? What am I going to do to bring me fulfillment in life and to make me happy? But I don't really worry, because my simple lifestyle can be funded with a part-time job. So the financial part of my life is not really that troublesome or worrisome. If I have worries, it's not about the financial part of it. It's about connection with other people. It's about relationships with friends, family, someday maybe another partner. If I worry about anything, then that's what I worry about. And those are not anything that I ever planned for. I mean, I didn't really even plan for retirement. I didn't plan to take this time off. I just saved money and got to the point where I could take time off. And I did. And now here I am, still trying to figure out my life. Well, if you've watched this whole video, thank you for watching. If you have any suggestions on what it is that changed your life or made your life better, or what you concentrated on or focused on to give you fulfillment in life, let me know. I could use the help.